I wanted to share something with you that I got in an assignment today. In a world of lies and deceit, honesty is a rare, precious treat. Truth must be our guiding light. To live with integrity, we must fight. Dishonesty destroys trust and faith, leaving hearts broken in its wake. But if we choose to be sincere, our relationships will be strong and clear. Let us be truthful. Let us be kind, for in honesty, peace we find. No more masks, no more lies. Only truth can make us wise. So let us strive to always be true in everything we say and do, for honesty is the key to live a life that is free. Problem was, great poem, great message about honesty and truthfulness. The problem was, this was a plagiarized paper that a student turned in to me today. The other day, I was giving an assignment to my students. We were trying to find out how the past would affect your present. And so what I was starting out with, I thought, hey, this would be a good time. Let's do a family tree. And what I found was just kind of like made me stop and think. The kids, most of them only had one side of the family tree, usually the mother's side. And so I was thinking about that, going, wow, and our world, I know single parent households have to work so very hard to get things, to make things happen and provide and all of that, and a lot of respect for that and a lot of relying on God through that. It's not the way God intended it from the beginning. We have a lot, and there's reasons why those happen, and sometimes they're unavoidable. But that is not how God had things intended. And so you have a whole generation of kids that are growing up with only one parent, and what is their example? Their example is to do the same thing. This is probably not the first generation. It's probably just learned from it. And why does our world keep going? Get worse and worse? Well, even our family unit can't stay as a unit. They don't even know. They didn't even have names for the other side of the family. Now, that's tragic in and of itself, but we're supposed to be teaching our children every day when they rise up and when they go to sleep. And if the parents aren't there, you can't do that. Sometimes sin touches us with no fault of our own, but just because we live in a sinful world and situations aren't what God had intended. So what are we supposed to do? We lay down our lives before God. We get back into His Word. When we see believers that have a need, we help them out if we can. This is the message that we see as we live in this sinful world and we try to deal with the circumstances that come along. And it's always about laying your life down, getting back into God's Word, and making that become a part of your every single day.